up, guys? It's Kuta from TeamxEggS, your one-stop shop for everything co-op, and today's day 100 of my 365 games and 365 days. Hope you've been watching up till now. It's been one hell of a ride. A lot of things have happened since the beginning of the new year. I knew it was going to be a great year. You know, this whole Japanese trip is coming together. I got all my paperwork turned in, basically, and I just got to play the waiting game. Make sure I get all that in. But for today, for my 100th game, I decided to play Demon Souls for the PlayStation 3. Not Dark Souls, the newer one, the older one, Demon Souls. Alright, this is basically the equivalent of all those like hard as hell older games. All the games that I grew up with, and they like figured out how to make it into like a new age title, which is, oh my god, I was instantly drawn to it. As soon as they said this could possibly be one of the most difficult games of this generation, I had to buy it, and I bought it like, God, it had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago now, while I was in college, and I've loved it pretty much ever since. They just decided, like last week, to give it out for free on PlayStation Plus. So if you have PlayStation Plus and you're like, Demon Souls, what the hell is that? Please, please, please go download it, play it, enjoy the hell out of it, because it's amazing. It's got a great story, but what really, really, really just makes me fall in love with it is the gameplay. It's hardcore, third-person RPG, hand-to-hand combat action mixed in with a little archery and magic and stuff like that. But it's amazing. The combat, sick. It's all skill-based pretty much. You can grind at certain points, but skill. It's all skill, 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 and learning from your mistakes, because you will die. Like, that was like the catchphrase for the newer one, Dark Souls, which is even more difficult than Demon Souls. It was like, prepare to die, because that's what you're going to do. It's a very real possibility. We're just going to go and skip through this. A very real possibility that you will die within your first enemy encounter. Alright, didn't happen to me, because I'm boss, but it can happen, alright? And not many games do that anymore. Most games will be like, yo, let him do whatever he wants, he'll be fine. Let's make lots of mistakes and be okay with it. This game, you make a mistake, you die, you get to start over, and there's very little options for reprieve. You can't really come back from it unless you get back to where you were without dying again, which is, it's a hard enough task already. So basically the story is, there's this land, I think it's Boletaria or something, and it's become just like completely covered in this like fog, shut out from the world, demons roaming the friggin' land, absorbing the souls of everything. People are fighting over these demon souls that create power. Holy shit, I got tons of messages recommended. That's, I guess, from my old profile. And that's like another thing I want to talk about, is the amazing online experience that they created. Basically, is you don't really play with other people, you leave messages on the ground, and you can see like glimmers of people like moving around and stuff. There we go, there's the lock on. And you can see them dying. If somebody dies, they leave a death mark on the ground, and you can click on it. Hopefully I'll be able to see one before this video is over, and it'll show that person dying, and so it can help you out or show you like secret areas and things like that. It's really cool the way the game works. And it doesn't even stop there. There's like ways that other players can invade your world as an enemy, and that's where the PvP kicks in. Some of the best PvP ever. I think this PvP was probably better than Dark Souls. I don't know. I just think Dark Souls is a little not as balanced as this one. I don't know how else to explain it. Holy shit. Alright. I picked the Royal for this little video, mainly because he starts with a sword. He also starts with a wand, which is required for spells, and he starts with a special little circlet that gives him MP regeneration, which is just really good, really necessary. So I'm going to go and use my spell, the Soul Arrow! There's another player right there. You can't interact with them, but you can like see what they're doing, basically, and they can give you little hints, tips, and tricks, basically just from what they're doing, without even realizing who they are, what they're doing. They can help you out in the game, and it just creates this experience that no other game since has done. I'm gonna try to get a parry attack. I think you have to push L2 as soon as they attack. There we go. Get the critical. Bam! I can't believe I still got it after all this time. I have not played and prepared for this video. I'm going strictly off of my old ability that I figured out years and years ago. I haven't played this game in probably a couple years, And after doing this video, I'm probably going to be stuck with it again. It really pisses my team off, like Gangster, Sweet Like Biggie, because when I get into a game like this, they don't hear from me for a while, like sometimes weeks, and you won't know it on YouTube because we record a lot in advance. We usually have a big stockpile of videos, but yeah, they'll just get pissed because I'm like basically wasting their stockpile, and we don't have a stockpile right now. We actually need to catch up on recording, and we'll hopefully, you know, get that going. All right, so I get to jump down. It took a little bit of damage, but it's necessary. Okay, the game. These messages weren't actually left by players. These are just little tutorial messages. There we go. We got sprint, and every one of these different abilities is. Oops, I decided to eat half moon grass. That's great. Don't want to eat half moon grass because that was a very powerful healing item, and you don't get a lot of those. All right. Ah, yeah. This is bringing out the fencer in me. This was me back in college. I would. Oh God, I loved fencing. I didn't have as cool as a sword as this one, but the foil and the epee that I fenced with, pretty fucking awesome. Alright, so I really love the Royal because he's just light as hell on his feet. Bam, get a back attack, execute the hell out of them. These enemies are easy sauce, at least for me. No chance in me dying here. But yeah, that'll soon change. Warp to a new area. Yes, sir. Touch the Archstone. Shazam! Oh, man. I think every person who considers himself a gamer should experience this game. It's something you need to put. I've said it before in games I've done for my videos. Put in your lexicon, because it's something you need to do. Let's see, strong attack. Awesome. I totally remembered that. Ah! A little bit harder enemies. My stamina bar drained. I think I can do a charge attack. There we go. There are lots of cool different attacks you can do. I think he had a forward attack too. There we go. Usually that would be a kick move where you can kick the enemy and move them wherever you want. But with the rapier, you actually get a fencer's move. It's a check. It's like you're attacking and it's a defensive move. You retreat at the same time. Love doing that shit. Okay, it's telling you about the parry. Let's fucking go. Parry's a very risky move, but it's cool. Oh, I forgot. I think I can push triangle. Yes, sir. I could dual wield. You would never do this in real life. Dual wield a freaking a rapier. But in this game, it's like, why the hell not let you do it? It's more useful for other weapons that actually, like, you know, require two hands, like great swords, battle axes, stuff like that. And it gets really cool because you get to change up your tactics and stuff. This guy's tough. He's gonna eat up all my stamina, so I'm just gonna hit him with the soul arrow. Oh, gotta hit the freaking wall. Soul arrow! There we go. He's losing his magic. Bam. The Royal is supposedly one of the hardest characters to play, but if you're good at the game, if you're like totally skill-based, it's like it gives you just an OP advantage. You get spells and weapons and rejuvenation, which you don't usually get with a lot of the characters you pick from. You get like one or the other, but this is like the best of all the worlds. But you get like the worst armor and not the most powerful weapon. So if you're just, yeah, I'd probably get like two-shotted by one of these guys. See, there you go. You gotta completely time your opponent's. Oh god. Okay, not two-shotted, but I would get like 3 or 4 shotted. Time your opponent's attacks. Find the openings. Fuck them up. Oh god. You know what? Okay, stop making me look like a jabroni. Okay, we're gonna eat some grass because he's gonna murder me. I want to get him. I could just kill him with magic, but I want to save my magic. So I'm gonna parry the fuck out of this guy. BAM! That would have freaking one-shot the guy. Oh man, because I think rapiers get actual like bonus damage from the critical attacks and whatnot. And each weapon has a different critical attack. Like with the great swords, you will just cut them in half. It's ridiculous. Alright, I already know this crap. Let's see. Alright, this video is probably going to run long. I forgot how long this tutorial level lasted, basically. That's where it gets to the meat and potatoes of the game. Oh my god. And then there's these assholes. That's right, I can attack and defend at the same time. I wish I had a shield when I was fencing in college. It would have made things so much easier. I would have been OP. It would have been great. But no, it's all about the sword play, and I loved fencing in college. That is one thing I totally miss about college. The parties and fencing. It was just, oh, God. No matter how bad of a day I was having, I could always just feel better, because I'm like, I'm going to get to stab somebody with a sword. Okay, done. I'm feeling better. So, I'd feel so sorry for the poor SOBs. That's where, on the end of my pointy stick. That's basically, as you know, the easiest rule of fencing. You know, stick him with a pointy end. If anybody watches Game of Thrones. God, I love that show. I love that book. All right, here we go. Thing's still not done yet. There's a huge boss at the end of this area. Whoa, this guy's got big old life bars. All right, cool. Murdered him. All right. Haven't run into many areas yet in this little playthrough where I could get insta-killed, but there are tons of them in this game. Pitfalls, traps, just tons of crap that just murders the shit out of you. And some of these levels are, I don't want to say unfair, but they're leaning on unfair, and it's just ridiculous. Alright, I think this is the end of the tutorial. We got this little boss. You can actually defeat him, but yeah, more often than not, he murders the shit out of you because you can't do a lot of damage to him. So I'm going to just try my best. Then with the solar arrow, maybe it does more damage. Yeah, that does shit damage. Get the dodge rolls going. That's the only thing that saves you because I cannot block his attacks. Oh, here he comes. Alright, so I might be able to actually do... Oh my god. So I'm pretty sure he's going to one-shot. Oh god. I need to get behind him. That's like the good spot, but... got my back to a wall. Not the place I want to be. Oh my god, perfect dodge roll, so I still got this shit. Oh my god, he one-shot me. No, I'm still alive. Run! No, he hit me on the rebound. Alright, well I die like you're supposed to, and this is what happened. The Nexus traps you. That's basically the whole, like, catalyst for what's going on here. You go to this land, you end up dying, but there's this thing, it's a nexus, and it traps your soul, and you can't ever really leave, and you're constantly in this like flux between life and death. And if you die, you lose your body, and you're like spirit form, you get this huge handicap, this disadvantage that just puts you like half HP. There's a way to get it to where it's not all the way down at half HP, but it's still just a terrible place to be. But you can help other players by joining their game and killing a boss to get your body back, which gives you your advantage, and it just creates this ever constant need to rely on other people while also fighting off, you know, the people that are trying to kill you for whatever reason. And it's pretty interesting. Like I said, no other game like it. Dark Souls is kind of like it. It's got some of the same mechanics, and it's a spiritual successor. The story doesn't completely transfer over completely, but as far as mechanics and things like that, it's pretty close. So I definitely suggest, if you don't want to play the older version, Dark Souls, totally new experience. Alright, so now I've died. I'm stuck in the Nexus. Soul's trapped. Can't escape. And I can capture demon souls and reclaim my physical body. And basically, to do that, if you wanted to do it on your own, you have to either use a special item or you have to defeat a boss, which defeating a boss with this much health, see my health has been basically cut in half, is pretty damn hard. Like, okay, and here's these bloodstains I was talking about. You get to load up a person. Here you don't get to see what they're fighting or what they're doing, but this guy obviously attacked an NPC, and the NPCs will go automatically hostile to you, and they're stronger than you in most parts, so they'll murder you. Let's see what else we can see. This guy's also attacking an NPC. Not wise to attack the NPCs because the NPCs in this game remember everything, and if you attack them, they hate you forever and will attack you on sight. So you can basically ruin your game by attacking a powerful NPC. So here we go. There's like a corridor of whispers over here. It's basically like all the different little things that you could possibly learn. Messages collected from all over the place, giving you little tips if you're overburdened. It's basically the way you learn the game is through playing it. It doesn't walk you through it anymore once you get past the part I just got past. And I believe I need to talk to some people. There we go.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you?
Okay, we're gonna skip that. Really need to figure out where to go. Just not have to talk to everybody. This guy, he's just like storage personnel. He holds on to things for you. He's really good. deposit items. I don't really have anything to deposit because you do have a weight limit, which you can increase when you level up, but I haven't gotten to the part where I can level up yet. Can't take
Best
anything.
of luck
Tons
to
of
you.
different weapon types. That's what I love about this game too. If you ever get bored with one weapon,
But ends
you
up
can switch
it's
to
in
like a
trade with your soul.
handful of other ones. Alright, this guy's your blacksmith. Like any RPG, you can upgrade the hell out of all your equipment. It's really cool. You gotta repair your equipment too, which, that was one thing I don't like. But this game didn't make it too bad. You didn't really,
No interest, eh?
it didn't really affect you. You just repair it every time you come back and you're good. But some PvP players, there were spells that would basically destroy equipment. And if they had good equipment and you destroyed it, it would cost them tons of souls, which are the currency in this game. And you only
He's
get them
got
when
it
defeating
on.
enemies and defeating other players and other things like that. And it's a real pain in the ass to get them a lot of the times. And so doing that would be a real dick move. And I actually used to do that sometimes. I would invade people's worlds and use Acid Cloud, and there was a special spear and another spell that would completely destroy armor. And so I would leave them basically naked, and then I would murder them. And so it's just adding insult to injury, because when they lose their life, you lose all your souls. You drop them where you died. And so if they couldn't get back to that area, lost forever. And if I broke their armor, they couldn't afford to repair it, and it was a super dick move. But in this game, PvP, I think my record was like 97-0. I never was beaten on a one-on-one fight, and it was just ridiculous. I made so many friends in this game, people that you could chat with. You can play with them, but it's a real pain in the ass to actually get to that point, because it's randomly selected in different regions and all this other crap on who you play with, because you're not actually supposed to communicate with anybody. Oh, let's check these blood things. These were always the best. It's people that basically want to die, because there's ways to manipulate your like world tendency, which just changes all kinds of crap in the game, and they'd murder themselves. Either that, or they wanted to stay in soul form, because while you're in soul form, you can't be bum rushed by haha, do you think there'd be a hint? What a dick. But there's basically, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, different things that happen because of world tendency, and you can't get invaded by people if you're already in spirit form. Okay, I can't remember where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. Could have sworn that, oh, never mind, I remember. I have to find this like little oracle guy. Almost fell off the ledge while looking at my computer screen. Finding this guy, such a pain in the ass. Should be... Oh my god, I can't find him. He's around here somewhere. You talk to him, you talk to the maiden. There's a lot of downtime, so I actually might end the video now. I'd love to have gotten to the next part. The castle you have to go into. But it would just take me like way too long to get there, because I have to like thoroughly check out this area, because there's supposed to be a maiden, and she is blind, and she helps you out. You level up with it at her. Maybe I can just go straight into it. I don't think so. Oh, maybe I can. Warp to it? Yes. Thank you. Okay, never mind. Scratch all that we're not going to get to see stuff talk, because here we fucking go. I totally thought I had to go find all those people, but I think you have to either beat this part or die in it enough times, and then they come out and try to help you out or whatever. You actually have to beat it, I think, so... Alright, never mind. I just totally got sidetracked and whatever. Hope I didn't bore you with the little tour of the Nexus. Things were about to get a lot more interesting. I'll try to play for at least 6 more minutes, we'll say. Try to make a 25-minute video. Alright, so when you get to the new area, it starts off with this just awesome view. There's a dragon. I fucking hate that dragon. He will fuck up your day. But you do get to fight him eventually, and you know, you just murder him. He's got a mouthful of bodies. That is not a dragon you want to mess with. Good thing is, though, with a mouthful of bodies, he can't really, you know, breathe fire on you. He's kind of like, and no fire comes out. It's hilarious. Alright, so here we are. Bolitarian Palace. This is probably where many adventurers lost their will to play this game. It's kind of... Yeah, you don't want to quit here, because the game just gets better and better. It does get harder, but it gets better and better, and it's just amazing. And then when you beat the game, you get to start all over right here, and it's really cool. It's got a new game plus. There's actually multiple endings, so the game is worth playing through multiple times. I can't tell you how many playthroughs I had. It was ridiculous. There we go. There's dead horses. The ambiance is just great. Oh god. Oh my god. I totally forgot about these assholes. Oh my god. Yeah, and I've got like little to no HP. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just murder the crap out of that guy. There we go. Examine the corpses, get lucky, get some healing items. Know where to buy them as of yet, I don't think. And the game just drops you in here. You don't have anything telling you where you can go, where you can't go. You kind of just have to figure it out. And there's no maps really either, so you're going to have a really good memory. That's where a lot of things come in, because when you die, you have to remember exactly where all the traps were, because they respawn. All the enemies respawn. Everything goes back to the way it was for the most part. Damn, crows eating a fucking horse. And so it just becomes this big, like, what did you learn from last time type deal. Oh my god. Yeah, these fuckers go into a frenzy and they can just mess you up. Oh god. Woo! Pro block! Alright, let's see what I can do with this guy. There we go. Pro thrust. Get behind him. Bam! Always attacking the blind spot. Shazam! Examine the corpse. Crescent moon grass. Nom nom nom. That's the thing too. You can't instantly heal. So if you get like an enemy where he's just gonna rape you, basically you get raped. Oh look! Bloodstain of a new player. Oh, they're royal like me, a female royal. And we're about to see how they get fucked. Apparently they just put their controller down. I'm guessing the controller died. And they just got stuck. I'm going to try and... Bam! I have not missed a parry yet. That is just amazing for all these years not playing this game. This is just crazy. God, I can't express how amazed I am at myself. My pro skills. So, let's see. Think hard. No, don't think hard. Think smart. Okay, let's see where this knight goes. Holy crap. Something's going to kill him. Oh, let me guess. Yep, he stepped in the fire with no HP and killed himself. That is hilarious. I love seeing the deaths of people in this game. It's just so funny. It was always good for a laugh. It was always good for a laugh. But some of them are really good. They tell you where traps and stuff are. Like, you see them run into an empty room, seemingly empty room, and they fall dead. They fall through a hole, all kinds of crap. And you know there's something there. Just watch your ass. These enemies are pretty easy. Weak sauce enemies. Anybody can take them out. Except for these guys. These poor saps with their bloodstains. I can't believe how many people are still playing this game. Holy hell. Oh, that's right. It was released free. There's all these noobs fresh for the slaughter. Oh, that is hilarious. I might have to actually build a character and start invading other people's worlds. Because I had an evil character where I'd go into their worlds and I would basically murder them. You become an enemy, and they can't leave until they've killed you or you've died. And the enemies in the stage don't attack you, only the person that you've invaded, because they're like natural enemies. So you can actually bait them into going to heavily enemy-infested areas and just beating the shit out of them. This is, oh god, it's so good. Let me see, I bet you there's a bloodstain. Yep, somebody falling into this pit right here. Let's see. Herp, derp, what's over here? Herp, a derp, a derp, a derp. I'm gonna go up here. Herp, derp. Aw, he didn't go into the hole. There's almost always a bloodstain of some poor soul just running, not paying attention, splat right into that freaking pit right there. It's hilarious. Half moon grass, slightly better grass. This place again. Messages left by players, right? Here we go, going in here. Oh, god. There we go. This is a bad room, too. I remember when I first played, I learned... Oh, God, there we go. I was like, aren't there supposed to be 3 people here? So watch out for this room, because there was... The first day playing this game, there were like 3 or 4 bloodstains. All people running in here and just getting hit multiple times. You couldn't see what was hitting them, but you knew something was going to mess them up. And that's exactly it right there. A little ambush by 3 soldiers. Okay, let's see if I can roll through that. Whatever. Fire bombs! Item, thank you. You can actually rate people's messages too. You can rate them up or down. And if you rate a person's message, it'll actually give them full health back in their game, which was really good because sometimes you'd just be boned, and that would just help people out. So it creates this like community within a community where you're all alone actually. Okay, I need to kill this guy as quick as possible. Crap, no. I don't want to have to mess with his buddy. Got him. There we go. Soul arrow it's invaluable. It's awesome. So let's check how this guy died. He's obviously fighting something. He's obviously sucking. Yep, he got caught with a firebomb, and I'm guessing he got stabbed in the face. Yep, good for him. Alright. And don't think this game is easy just because I'm making it look easy, because that's exactly it. I'm making it look easy. I'm just too good at this game. So, it takes a while to get used to the controls because it's kind of like it's all trigger controls. Left analog stick controls your left hand, or left triggers control your left hand. Right triggers control your right hand in the game. Oh, there's a mail breaker. It's not as good as what I've got now. It's basically a smaller version of this rapier I've got. But it's okay because not all characters start with the same weapons. So if I had picked another character, because you can build your character however you like in this game as well. Just because I picked a royal who's kind of like a mage with elegant, you know, fighting style, does not mean you're stuck as that. You can build your character once you start leveling up, however, excuse me, hiccup, however you please. I could change him into the biggest bruiser, hulking around in just the toughest armor, huge sword on my back. I could turn him into an archer, a mage, any combination of those things. I could just do whatever I want with him, basically. Turpentine, that's a really good item. It lets you light your weapon on fire. Okay, throw a firebomb at me again. See how quick I stab you in the back and then kick you down the stairs, fool. Alright? Yeah, just like that. See how this guy died? Okay, he's running up, and he got caught with something. There it is. There was a firebomber. Run straight through. Thanks for the tip. Pro tip. Thank you, buddy. Alright, because there is that. Oh my god. Okay, I might actually die. Time to run. Some half moon grass, get to a semi-safe area and start picking these guys off one by one. These fire weapons actually go through your shield, because each shield you get can only defend against so much of an attack, whether it's a stabbing attack, a blunt attack, a flame attack, a magic attack, all kinds of different attacks, a lightning attack. And yeah, you can't get that yet. It's a bastard sword. He got caught in a fight. Let's see, I'm not sure. I think I'm stuck here now. Oh yeah. Could have sworn there's something else. With the crescent moon grass, there we go. Let's see if I can target him good. Get him dead. And see if I can free target it. Nope. He's pointing down. There we go. Bam! Alright, right in the kisser. Can get the items or whatever they may have dropped later. So go up a level. Oh, there's this asshole. Ooh, almost caught me with a slap, but I stepped back masterfully, might I add, masterfully. Alright, we let this guy attack. Just combo the fuck out of him. It's my style, too. I don't like big, heavy, bulky weapons. I like quick weapons where I can pick away at the enemy, quickly defend when I want to. That's like my style in pretty much any game ever. I like the weaker, quicker weapons just because they're so awesome. Beware of a trap ahead. Okay, I see that guy with a boulder. Let's see if I can. Oh god. There we go. Alright, he actually does a favor for us. He knocks this thing out so we can get the bastard sword. I cannot use it yet though because the royal starts off just supremely weak sauce. That's why he has a rapier and cloth armor. But I can just up his stamina like crazy, and there you go. I got a two-handed sword ready to go. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, buddy. There we go. Killed him. Oh, I got hit with something. This fucking asshole right here, probably. There we go. Yeah, he's got a freaking bow. A crossbow. That's it too. There's also crossbows as well as regular bows in this game. I just love the variety. There's not that much variety in games nowadays. I think you're happy with just whatever. Okay, gotta kill him quick before he rearms the crossbow. Oh my god. Out of stamina too. You gotta always manage that stamina because without it, you can't attack, you can't block, you can't run, you can't roll. You're fricked. Alright. Well, I think my video is almost over. Yep, I hit half an hour. Guess what I'm gonna try to do is kill this enemy over here that I should not even try and kill, because he's just way, way more powerful than I am. I think he can probably one-shot me. But here he is, the Red-Eyed Knight. Yep, basically everybody's saying goodbye, because you will die. I'm gonna try and beat him. You're not supposed to fight him until like level 100. I'm level 1. See, he blocks. Does all kinds of just crap. If I block, it still does damage to me, so... And then he can break my block, and then just beat the fuck out of me. And one-shots me. Yep, not supposed to fight him yet, but great way to put it into my video. I have died. Phantom, not able to achieve your goal, yada yada yada. And basically what happens is you start back exactly where you were. All the enemies are respawned, all the traps are back, and you have to fight your way back to where you were. You lose all your souls, which is the currency in the game. You got nothing left. But if you make it back to where you died, you find your own bloodstain, you touch it, you get all the souls back. So you can, it's a really fair mechanic if you're good. But that's it, guys, for today. Demon Souls, I've caught back up on my 365 video series. I hope you've been enjoying. I can't wait to get at least another 100 videos out. I found out my my departure date for the JET program. It's not until July 28th. So I will reach the halfway mark and then a little bit more probably for my video series. And I hope you enjoy. So see you in the next video, guys. And peace out.